Hi, I'm Ivan, and I'm co-founder and the CMO at Cubic. And we are uniting the Internet of Things with the Intellect of Things. And this is Josh. And like many of the geeks in this room, Josh is a bit of a gadget addict. So he has a smartphone, smart TV, connected car, 2 laptops, and much more. But Josh has always dreamed about a personal assistant to, like connect all these things together, unite them. And I know what you're thinking. So we have a Siri, we have Cortana, so why isn't Josh using those? Well, Siri and Cortana are great for their own ecosystems. They live in the Apple world and the Microsoft world, but Josh, he's already over-interfaced with the different apps and devices. And things are only going to get worse, because by the time we hit 2020, there will be 50 billion connected devices in the world, and the poor Josh will be completely overwhelmed with interfaces. And to solve this problem, the new interface should arise, the natural language interface of a cross-platform digital assistant. And we are looking at the market of about $50 billion here. So meet Cubic, cross-platform, cloud-based digital assistant that works seamlessly across all Josh's connected devices, from smartphone to home automation and connected car. Cubic sits in the cloud and connects every single IoT device and every single app, enabling Josh to control everything with voice and from anywhere. And unlike Siri, Cubic works across all systems, ecosystems, and platforms. So you can start conversation on your iPhone and continue it on your Windows laptop, or whatever. The second thing that makes Cubic matters is our natural communication technology. During the 2 years of research, we found several key factors affecting the level of adoption of the AI assistant. And they include personality and ability to maintain a dialogue. And we've built a unique natural language processing engine on the top of those abilities. And now it resembles the human mind with logics, short and long-term memory, and the personality. And we've applied to patent this system. Just to test it out, we've run the Indiegogo campaign. We offered a home automation device and mobile app, both connected to Cubic cloud-based assistant. We've raised much more than we planned, but not only that. We've raised a lot of attention from the huge companies like consumer electronics, automotive, and telecom, including 6 Fortune 500 companies, and it was a part of our plan. Because, we're a software company and we don't want to handle the hardware, right? So Cubic will go to market as the AI assistant pre-installed on different devices by different brands. And we already have several major deals in the pipeline. I can't disclose them yet, but stay tuned. We are a team of 12 AI geeks with combined experiences such companies as Samsung, Skype, and Microsoft. We are located here in Palo Alto, and we have an R&D facility in Moscow. And we are actually funded. But if you're interested to jump in, we'll be raising our next round of about $3 million in the next few months. And I'll be happy to talk to you about it. We have a booth here, and we'll be here today and tomorrow. Though we believe that in 7 years, AI assistant will be at the core of each person's digital ecosystem. And the movie characters like Iron Man, Jarvis, and Samantha from Her will become real products. And Cubic will take its place among them. Thank you. If we have 20 seconds for demo, and we have a sound. Turn on the light in the living room. Oh, we don't have a video, right?
Got it. Turning on the light in the room.
Oh, sorry. So, and in the bedroom.
Switching on the light
Oh,
in
so,
the bedroom.
as you can see,
All
video
lights
isn't
off.
work, but I can explain you. So, here are 2 devices, both connected to Cubic account, and they seamlessly control the lights in the room. So I can say, like, turn on the light in the bathroom on one device, and say, and in the bedroom on another device. And then I can say, I change my mind on the first device again. It will understand me, because it's retained the context of a conversation, no matter how many devices I use, and no matter what devices I control or what service I use. So thank you. let's unite the
Thank
Internet
you
of
for great
Things.
presentation. By the way, they have booth just outside in the next room. So if you like a live demo, better to check it. Now it's time for questions. Any questions from judges? Bill?
Yes, could you give me, I mean, I get the lights, and, you know, I appreciate that. Could you get me what you think is the compelling or core use case for this? Where is this going to be just adapted really quickly? Because it ain't going to be turning on the lights, right?
Yeah, I think the first things will be now Apple, as you know, announced these HomeKit and their Apple TV things, and we actually received a ton of inquiries from Android-based companies now, and most of them are in the field of home automation and automotive. So I think things like controlling the Spotify and maps during the driving, and controlling the home automation will be the first, the first cases where adoption will happen. So.
Okay, so then it'll be cooked into those devices, and the manufacturers of those devices will pay you, as opposed to the consumers aren't going to pay you, or are they? What's the plan?
Yes, that's the plan. So we will license our assistant to the companies like consumer electronics, and so when user will buy this device with pre-installed assistant, they will fulfill our user base too. So they will be, and then we will also get revenue from the upsells and lead generation to our customers, to our users.
I'll keep going if you guys. So what's your big insight? That, I mean, again, you know, lots of people have been developing personal assistant software. What is your big insight or breakthrough or cleverness or secret sauce?
I think that the main thing that Panasonic can't build their Amazon Echo right now using Siri or Google Now, whatever, but they can just take Cubic and make their Amazon Echo, I don't know, in 2 months, in 3 months. So that's the really cool feature about it. So it's the kind of a platform that will be available in it.
So I get that's your value proposition, and what I'm asking about is really your technology achievement. Is there some extraordinary, clever breakthrough you had, or what did you do that was so
Cubic actually is the, for real, it's the only one dialogue-based assistant, dialogue-based natural language processing system. So it builds to maintain a dialogue in a lot of iterations. So if you will ask him something, it will add a clarifying question or kind of suggest you additional information or entertain you, etc. And it's very, very easy to learn to add in new cases, etc. So, but this thing is about the way to adoption through emotional communication. It's very unique and it's really hard to build. It was really hard to build.
Building on Bill's question, what's your strategy to protect your intellectual property? This market is dominated by big firms like Google or Nuance, and some of them are pretty litigious.
Oh yeah. We've applied the patent for our main technology already here in the US and PCT. So, and we keep a lot of our things in secret. We won't patent them. Yeah, but it's really different. So when you start using it, I can suggest a live demo to anyone here in this room, and if you will just try to use it, you will understand the difference between it and Siri, Amazon Echo, whatever. It's totally different in the way it communicates to the user, and it's really easy to understand. I mean, for every lawyer or the kind of IP attorney. Did I answer the question?
Do you see a world in which there's multiple conversations for different use cases? So Echo when you want to read a book, Siri when you want driving directions, or do you see sort of a unified single personality you interact with in all use cases?
Yeah, so our vision is that the user will have only one trusted assistant. Like, for real, I don't need a lot of assistants, right? So I need one interface, the ultimate one. So yeah, we believe that every person will have only one assistant that will work seamlessly across and organize all his ecosystem around him. So yeah, that's our vision. So, and we believe that there'll be, I don't know, the 3 or 4 of them, like Cubic, and I don't know, maybe some companies that, maybe the big companies will change their vision, maybe Siri will be more like, more seamless and more open in the future, or the new players will appear. Maybe they are already in a stealth mode, but we don't know it yet.
So we've all used some version of different ones, Echo, Siri, and they're pretty bad. They understand what you say really well. So natural language processing is probably pretty solved. But they don't have the intelligence of a human.
Sure.
What is that? What's lacking? And if you guys haven't cracked it or have, what will happen in the next 5 years that will change things?
I think what will happen is a really cool and easy to use SDK. Yeah, and we're actually doing one, building one. So the developers around the globe could join the team of developers building this intelligence, because it is because the mind is ready to learn, and yeah, we just need to teach it to build, you know, like a programs for it.
So in your vision, you don't need to develop the whole thing. You'd set up a platform, and programmers around the world would add to it.
Yeah, we will still work on the main things for sure. So yeah, if let's think about it as a new kind of operating system with the natural language interface, not the graphic interface. So we will work on the main rules of interaction, of main things in UX. But we want the other developers around the globe join us building these applications for this operating system, which is a new type.